Hi guys, welcome along. I'm Andy, and in this video I'll be showing you my bikepacking setup for my ultimate low budget minimal bikepacking adventure. As you can see, I take the folding bike. It's nice and light and it folds up, and you can even pack it to fit on the airline as part of your baggage allocation. That means you don't have to pay any extra or go through any other hassles of carrying the bike. So what I do is just wrap it up in a tarpaulin with packaging tape and just put that as my luggage on the flight, and that always works really well. It does take a little bit of breaking down the bike with tools and then putting it back together again at the airport, but it's actually not that much hassle compared to the hassle of flying around the world. This bike is an aluminium frame folding bike, 20-inch wheels, and you'll see that it has front and rear carriers. Those are really useful. Means you can carry a lot more gear. You can carry, of course, twice the amount if you have the front rack as well. But if you just have the rear rack on your bike, then you'll be able to carry a sufficient amount of gear, even for quite a long cycle tour. But if you're just going overnight, you're just going for a short one, then I'll show you the stuff that I will take with me when I go out overnight, and it's really quite minimal. You'll see I've got my bag packed on the back here. This is held on with tire tube rubber. This is the fabric shopping bag, and I really like these because you can pick them up nearly anywhere, and if you turn them inside out they look pretty tidy, especially the black ones. So that's that. It actually carries quite a bit of gear, as much as a backpack really. So you can imagine if you have one of these on the back, one of them on the front, then you can have your sleeping gear and such in here. Maybe you have your food bag and your cooking pan and stove and things on the front. And always, don't forget to take plenty of water with you. This water bottle is just a soft drink bottle. I find that these are the best because you can find them anywhere, and it carries 1.5 litres of water, which is around about enough for a day. So in here, I've got my sleeping gear. Probably the most important thing to take with you if you're staying overnight is a good sleeping bag. This one's really old, but it's small, and it's got this great like crush bag on it, so you can crush it down even smaller. You can even tie that to the bike somehow if you want to, if you don't want to put it in a shopping bag. Sometimes what I do is just squeeze it in there and it just stays there, and then you can have that rack free for other stuff. I'll show you guys the tire rubber. This is one of my old tire tubes. Just cut it up, tied it into a loop like that. You can make them whatever size you like. And then I just loop that on there, like that. You put your gear here, loop it over the top, under, and that'll hold everything. So the other thing that I have in here for sleeping is a hammock, and this is a one-person travel hammock. It's really good, really comfortable, and really strong. All you got to do is find two good trees or poles or posts or something. Use your imagination. You can put it up anywhere as long as you can hang it off the ground. That's a perfect thing to take to sleep in. The one thing that I would suggest is if you're going somewhere like with a lot of bugs, like maybe add some mosquito net as well, because especially if you're really hot and the bugs are bothering you, it really sucks to sleep with the sleeping bag over your face. Now the last thing in here is this beat up looking thing, which is my climate insulated mat. That's been around the world, and I can't speak highly enough of this. You can use it just to sleep on the ground. You can use it with the hammock, which I'd recommend, because just sleeping on the hammock, if it's really cold, then having this underneath you really helps, like keep you insulated and keep you warm, and you'll have a super good night's sleep if you have this mat and the hammock and the sleeping bag. So that's the sleeping setup there. I do have just another shopping bag in here as well, just in case you go and get some groceries and supplies along the way. But that's basically it for the ultimate minimalist, lightweight bikepacking setup. The only thing that I add to that is a small backpack, like this one here. It's really quite small and quite comfortable and hard wearing. And with this backpack, I can strap it to the front of the bike, or I can put it on my back. There's plenty of ways that you can attach the backpack to the bike if you want to, if you don't want to wear it on your back. Oh, the other thing I haven't shown you is the lock. Always take a really decent lock, something that can, you know, save your bike from being stolen, because if you're out there in the middle of nowhere on your bike in a strange country, it would really suck to come back and find it gone. So that's it, guys. That's the ultimate minimalist bikepacking setup. I hope this will give you a few ideas on what you can do to get around, travel the world on a low budget, and just enjoy traveling further and traveling longer. My name's Andy, you're watching Hobocyclist, and I'll see you in the next episode.